Okay, let's see what we got today. First thing, old secrets. Old secrets. Old secrets not carrying the same weight. A secret that somebody knows about you from, I don't know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. Like, we all did dumb stuff when we were young, something like that. Like, some kind of secret. Somebody you knew knows this secret. Like, maybe you used to be close, but now you're not. And they think they have this over you, but it's like, I've grown and changed, and that's like a past life. I don't even care about this thing anymore, something like that. But you will care about, like, the betrayal. Like, if they tell the secret, like, just the betrayal, not, like, I don't actually care if people know that, like, something like that. Yeah, somebody's, like, here we are with the jealous stuff again. So this is somebody you knew, and you went different ways. You're probably going the more spiritual route, or, like, at least you're into, growing and changing, or even if you're not into it, maybe you got thrown into it, you didn't have a choice. They haven't really grown. So you just kind of, like, you may even still be in contact, but it's not like you were before. And so they're very jealous because, again, like, things are lining up for you now. You've done the work. It's another one of these freaking stories. I'm tired of these people. But, so they think they have the secret. They know the secret. But again, I don't think you care. You're like, all right, well, it sucks that you would do something like that, but I don't actually care about people knowing this because that's not even who I am. Like, if this message is for you, you're not the same person you were, as a teenager or in your 20s or whenever. And so maybe you did something dumb. We all did. But this person thinks that you're as worried about people finding out as you were when it happened, and you're not. You're not. But it's happening to show you who this person is, to let you know it was good to cut them out, or you need to cut them out if you haven't. Old secrets. A lot about animals. I keep seeing, like, cats and dogs, and a parrot. You're being watched by a passed over dog, which I know is kind of a generic message. Hang on, let me get the rest of it. And as I say that, there's a dog across the street staring directly at me. Hi, baby. Hi. I can't reach you. I'm sorry. You're being protected. Okay, there's two different things. So this might be for two different people or two groups of people. Like, one is a puppy. Like, one might have passed as a puppy. But the heaviest thing I felt at first was like a senior dog, like a dog that passed of, aging. The things that happen as dogs get older. Hi, baby. He's walking away. He's still staring directly at me. Hi. He or she. You're being protected. And something about somebody's cat. Aren't around. They're gone. These cats are gone. They're not crossed over. They're not with you right now. And it's intentional. So, like, if you had to go somewhere and leave your cats with somebody or something, like, it's intentional. Look, cats are very spiritual beings. They're very, very spiritually developed. And so their energy is sort of protective. So maybe they needed to be removed so something could come through and then they'll be back. A lot of, like, being protected by animals. Oh, you're going to know who you are. The way this applies to someone that I work with, I know this already. Oh, it's kind of exciting. But maybe for somebody else. You're moving into a new environment, a new home, whatever, and you are getting an animal to protect you in the new environment. Not that it's going to be a bad environment, but it's a sweet line of your life plan that you did, that you would get this pet as you move, so they move with you, and you're going to be protected by the animal in your new home. Yay for you. And it's very, very cute. You and your family, I should say, are going to be protected by this animal. Secrets. Somebody wanting secrets. And somebody trying to get secrets out of you, trying to get close to you. Oh Lord, are we going down this route? Alright, we're going back to the jealousy and people not understanding how you do what you do, or not understanding your gifts, or why things are going well for you, or whatever. So they're trying to find a way to get close to you, thinking you'll give them secrets. Like, if we get close, you'll tell me how you manifest things, or how you make money, or how you whatever. But they don't understand that it wouldn't work the same for them, because like if you're a higher vibrational person, you're attracting things via your vibration. They're not a vibrational match. It wouldn't work for them even if they found your quote-unquote secrets. They're just, this person's not very aware, although I think they act like they're kind of spiritually aware. This is another recurring theme, but they're not. They're not a high vibrational person, and I think you probably know that, or have some kind of inkling. Like, even if you interact with them, you kind of keep them at arm's length, like, I know you're not a high vibrational person. But they're trying to get close to you because they think they can get, again, your secrets of how you do things, or more specifically, why things they send your way don't work. They're trying to figure out how you protect yourself. But I don't think you may do protection, but I think it's more like you are protected. Because you're a lightworker or starseed or whatever. They're upset they've been doing actual stuff. This comes up every once in a while. They've been doing actual dark energy stuff. Wow. The jealousy of people is ridiculous. Again, it's a jealous thing. They were jealous of you. Something about like, they feel like you did something to change their family dynamic, or like mess something up for their family. And so they sort of came after you, but they came after you in like a dark energy way. And I'm just going to say, I feel like they did dark energy work. I'll just say that. Whether they did it themselves or they paid somebody to do it or something. And like they've done it over and over. And it's not affecting you. And actually I think it's blowing up in their face. And so they want to know, now they want to get close and find out, like, how are you protecting yourself? Why is this not working? Or they don't even seem to recognize that, like, it's blowing up in their face. Like, they're sending this energy out. You're protected. It's coming back at them. The whole world is falling apart, but they don't even see it because they're so focused on you. And they don't even see that, like, well, obviously they'll know, like, things are going wrong, but they don't see the connection. They don't see the connection that, like, you keep sending this dark energy out, you keep getting hit with dark energy. They don't see that whole thing. They're not making that connection. Which just, again, lets you further know they're not a high vibrational person. They're not very smart. Sorry. Sorry. Phone's ringing. There's this whole big collective message about empaths, energy workers, starseeds, HSPs, whatever. The whole group being around people who don't understand healing. They don't understand that you've healed things. They have not healed, so they don't recognize that you can actually heal from things. Again, they want to, like, get your secrets and put your secrets out there, but they're old secrets that you don't care about because they don't understand, because they still care about their secrets, because they have not outgrown that phase they were in. Why I say to myself, there's so many of these people around. Somebody might have lost their business, or they have a business and they're about to lose it. But it is, their karma is because they're putting out this toxic energy and it's hitting them back. So the person who I feel is doing dark energy, I'm just going to say it's spell work, you may not really know that person well, or like you only know them for a small amount of time. Well, there's something about, okay, so either you didn't know them well, you only knew them a small amount of time, or there's been like a stretch of time you haven't been around them. So either A, you didn't know them well, or you only knew them a small amount of time, or B, if it's someone you did kind of know well, like maybe you haven't spoken to them for a decade or something. Like if you went, I don't know, if you stopped being friends with somebody, or you went no contact with your family or something. Might be something about 17. They might be like one of your friends sometime around when you were 17. So like that would be okay, so let's say this is when you're 17. When you're 17 and you know you're in high school and you've got the group of friends. This would be somebody that was maybe kind of in the friend group, but you weren't besties. You weren't that close, but you knew each other because you were in the same friend group. And I think the jealousy started there. You know how in high school there's like a friend group, and then there'll be like 2 or 3 of those friends are like really, really close, and then the other ones are kind of just on the outskirts of it. I know it's very weird, but it's like that. And it's like this person was maybe on the outskirts of it, and so you didn't really get close. And I think the jealousy started there. I'm literally seeing somebody like at an altar, like they're actually doing dark energy stuff, writing things out, trying to block you. And there's a history to this, like they did it in the past and maybe it worked. But again, I think because you were a different person, you weren't healed yet, you hadn't started your awakening or your healing journey or whatever, like there were still wounds they could touch on and get you. And those wounds are healed now. This is somebody very controlling. If you know anything about them, you'll know that like in their relationships, exes will say, "Oh, I had to leave." They were very controlling. They wanted to control everything. It was all about them. It was all about money. It was. This person's like a buzzkill, a killjoy. Like people don't like being around them. They just. You know the SNL skit they used to have, that Debbie Downer, it's like that. Like everybody's having fun, and it's like, I hate my life, and I hate this, and I hate that. Like that's all they talk about. The definition of like an energy vampire. I'm gonna say this. They may have an attachment, a toxic sort of spiritual attachment on them, I'll just say that, which is true for a lot of narcissists because they're very weak-minded, so that the darker energies can attach to them. Be careful. I mean, I say that, but really, you're protected. That's the whole problem. You're protected. They're trying to do these things, but you're protected, and they're upset about that. So remember, in the Sunday service I just did, I said, like, there may be moments where you have to just not react, pull back, pull back and observe. I think that is related to this, because I'm getting that you should not pay attention to any kind of aggressive energy or chaos that comes towards you. Pay no mind. You are very protected. You're vibing much higher than this person, and you're vibing much higher than you ever did before. Whatever they're doing, it's coming back at them. It's not hitting you. It's coming back at them. I am not trying to freak anybody out, but I am literally getting, like, somebody tried to do a hex. Multiple times tried to do hexes. Literal hexes. But A, they don't have the capability to do them. Again, this is somebody that's, like, watched too many movies, too much TV. Like, you are not in alignment to do good energy work or bad energy work. Like, you're not aligned for either. So, they have open portals they don't understand. And it's okay, because you are a lesson for this person. They're going to learn. They're going to learn about higher vibrational people, how you're protected, HSPs, empaths, whatever. They have no idea. They have no idea. They saw something, and this is all like a... Do you know how people get, like, say somebody saw The Craft, or one of those kind of movies, like, oh, cool, I can do spell work and get what I want. Like, it's all, like, lower vibrational stuff. It's all to manipulate and get things they want. They don't do anything for the good, you know? And so they don't really have any power. I don't know why they're convinced they have some power, but they don't. But I think even that was all part of the buildup of their lesson. Like, I don't know, maybe they messed with, they found some spells online and messed with them, and it appeared to work, so now they think they have powers. But it was like, so they would think that, so they would come after you, so you could be their karma, you could be their lesson. I just get this feeling this is like a very ridiculous, this person thinks they're a witch, and they're not. The way it's coming through is just like utterly ridiculous. Like, you have absolutely no skills and no power, because again, you're not aligned in either way, in the dark or the light. You're not aligned. But they think that what they're doing isn't working for you because you're doing something. And so they want to find out, they want to get close and find out how you're protecting yourself. But you're protected, like, you're protected in so many ways. It's like you are divinely protected. And again, there's something about animals protecting you, and something about the house, your own house. Like, houses are things. Everything is a thing, a vibrational thing, right? Something about you being protected by your house, or you were protected from multiple homes. If you're an empath or an energy worker, wherever you live, if you're there long enough, it is full of your energy, right? So you're automatically within those walls protected. There's something about somebody trying to get into your home, or get you out of your home, because maybe they think you're protected from your home. Something about that. Or trying to get you homeless. Like, they don't want you safe in your home. And don't freak out, because again, you are protected. I feel nothing bad about this. I don't feel like anything's going to happen to you. I don't even feel like you have to do anything other than, again, keep healing, keep your energy clear, stay high vibrational. This person's a joke. This person's a joke. There's something about, like, long dark hair, long dark curly hair. This person might be like, maybe Spanish, or be from Spain, or something about Spanish, or they're like doing Spanish, or they think they're doing Spanish spells, or something like that, or like spells from some kind of different language. and how they think you have something they should have. I don't know if you like dated somebody they liked or dated someone in their family because there was something about them thinking you changed their family dynamic somehow, or maybe you actually do spell work and your stuff works and hers or theirs doesn't. But there's something that you have that they think they should have, but again, you're aligned with it and you're healed, you're in the flow, they're not. They'll never understand this. They'll never understand this. Okay, I just had to pause for a second because I think I almost have this figured out, the house thing. So, where you live, wherever you live, wherever you have lived, you have been protected there. That has been your zone. Again, your energy is so strong that even if you live with other people, once you live in a place for so long, your energy is built up there, and your energy is protected. Okay. They may know this. They may have done a reading or something. And so they have been trying to somehow infiltrate your home. They may have tried to give you a gift to get it in your home, or try to send someone to your home or something to your home, whatever. But I feel like you probably moved around quite a bit, and this is what they think worked. So they thought you were protected or something. They got a reading or something, because again, they're not in touch. They don't get messages. Everything they're doing is not real. They knew you were protected in your home, so they may have thought they were doing a casting to get you, remove you from that home, or to again, maybe make you homeless or something. But what happened was you were divinely moved from your home and moved to someplace else. And I feel like maybe this happened several times. Maybe you moved around a lot. And because of that, they thought it worked. They thought their spell worked. But no, it was because you were, okay, somebody's trying to infiltrate your home, so we're going to pick you up and we're going to move you to another one. But they think it was their spells worked. And again, so you move to a new place, your energy builds up, you're protected. You're going to come after this one? Okay, we're going to pick you up, put you somewhere else again. So if you've been frustrated, I keep having to move and I hate it and why can't I find stability? No, this is your protection. This is you being protected. You're being picked up and put somewhere safe. And then picked up and put somewhere safe. Picked up, put somewhere safe. Do you know what I mean? But they thought it meant that their junk was working, and that wasn't it. But they're figuring out pretty quickly they don't really have powers, and soon I hope they're going to figure out that everything that's happening to them is their own doing, because they're sending this out into the world and it's coming back. I don't know, but you're a lesson for them. You're a huge lesson for them. You are protected. So if anything happens, don't react. Just sit back and observe you're a moron. Okay, I'm going to end this. I said this was going to be short this week. Is that it? Is that everything? Okay, sending positive energy wave. Bye.